All right, Dio. So, what was your topic that you thought of?
I guess I got two mini topics. I guess
Okay.
since kind of like I don't know. Actually, starting to watch WWE again, so I'm like trying to learn all the storylines.
Uh.
Uh, I really didn't like yesterday's pay per view.
Oh my God. The House of Horrors movie marathon.
Dude, that thing was like I don't know. I was thinking about like, man, they just like took a page out of like the Hardys, man.
Well, they work there now. Why not?
Why not? I guess all their creatives come from the Hardys and stuff. But I was like, what is this? Like, if I wanted to watch like junk wrestling, I would have watched TNA 4 months ago.
Yep.
Minus Broken Matt. um, but I guess it's just I don't know some of the newer faces. You know, Strowman. I guess he's getting that push.
Mm-hmm.
He destroyed Roman Reigns clean. That was kind of unsuspected, actually.
Yeah.
And I was actually hoping for like a complete Roman Reigns heel turn, dirty clean, like a dirty finish or something.
Yeah.
Cheat to win, but I don't know. I mean, I guess with yesterday's showing, just to me, it's like he's supposed to be heel now, right?
Roman.
Or is he still like, yeah? Is he still like face?
He's still technically face. It's just everybody hates him.
Because like right now he's like super neutral to me. Because it's like, well, he wasn't he already having like segments or like promos where it's like, well,
yeah,
everyone doesn't like me.
Yeah, so he's like, I don't care. So it's like they just can't fully pull the trigger. It seems.
Yeah, and then having him wrestle injured, that just kind of shows like, well, he's a fighter,
Yeah.
So it doesn't really like add to the, I guess the turning of Roman Reigns. I was really hoping he was gonna, I don't know, use a weapon or something. Something ridiculous. I mean, granted, he hit Strowman with the ambulance yesterday.
Yeah, the door after.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I was really disappointed. Having Bailey lose in San Jose, I was not looking at that. But I was like, that's Alexa.
I didn't think it was gonna happen, but Dad's happy.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I guess out of like the some of the I guess I won't say the fallout, but I guess the aftermath of yesterday. I mean, like moving forward, I guess you can say my topic is like how far will Strowman be, because they haven't had like a monster. I mean, they had Brock Lesnar, who was kind of like, I'm gonna be Brock Lesnar and be part time, and then I'm gonna be MMA Brock Lesnar and still get destroyed. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess just my thoughts on Mr. Strowman is, for a big guy, I was never really like, impressed with like big guys. I mean, Show was hilarious just because of his multiple gimmicks, but with Strowman just being like just a big monster, I'm actually really intrigued by him, and I want to see how far and how violent that in the PG era, to see how they're gonna push him. Beating Reigns clean, that was kind of, like I said, it was unsuspected. And he's supposed to be like the biggest, baddest dude there now. So, I just don't want him to start like, I guess, the momentum, and then just he turns like face like in the next like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And I actually wouldn't mind to see if I think him and Bray Wyatt had a match like how long ago?
Oh, I don't know.
It was a while ago, wasn't it?
Braun or Roman?
Well,
because Braun I don't think has. Because the only reason he's doing his own thing is because the brand split thing.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, he was the only one left behind. That's why he shaved his head.
Yeah, because I thought, weren't they like trying to? Because Harper's by himself now, right? He's not with Ray. Because didn't Harper like tag team with like Orton like last month or something like that?
Yeah.
For a little
Harper's
bit?
on his own. Rowan just recently came back. I don't know if he's with. Well, he can't be with them. He's still on SmackDown. So he's doing whatever he's doing.
And I guess what's your thoughts on Mr. Neville, man?
hey, he's getting time. Sucks he had to go heel for it, but I mean, it's working for him.
I mean, those two guys right now are like, those are the two guys that, like, they've intrigued me the most. Strowman and Neville. And I'm just hoping that Neville's not gonna have to cheat to win every single freaking time.
This was the first one he had to do something. Other ones have been clean.
Because, like I said, I'm just getting back into it, so I know that his angle with Aries is gonna be. It should be great.
Yeah.
I mean, those two guys are like fantastic. So.
Ooh, are you okay, baby?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all.
He drop kicked his food.
But
Nice.
yeah, I mean, so Neville's he's king of the cruiserweights, right?
Yeah.
He's self-proclaimed king of the cruiserweights. Aries is probably going to be the guy that's going to be chasing him, hopefully, the next 3 or 4 months. Because I just like that matchup, man. I mean, they're both very, very technical. They both hit hard. They both can fly. I just like I think the chemistry between them is really good too. And I'm just, I just want to see what else WWE can do with all the cruiserweights, man. Just and giving them more time, and I don't know. It's just I'm trying to absorb everything again. So it's fresh new faces and stuff. And and the other thing, Jinder Mahal.
The out of nowhere. I mean, they're committing to it. They got the Bollywood boys in on it too. So I mean, it's cool. It's different. But yeah, it's like, didn't you just job to Finn 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. Then he knocked Finn out. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jinder Mahal, man. He's a Demon King Slayer, man.
Man, baby. They're all back. Reunion.
Yeah. Dude, I would hate for him to go back to that, to be honest. I mean, they'll have one more reunion. I mean, what's his name? Galloway, didn't he just got signed
McIntyre's
again, right?
back in NXT.
Right. And then so who's the SmackDown tag team champs right now?
Usos.
Usos. Okay, so they beat Rhino and
They beat American Alpha.
oh, see, I missed that part.
Yeah, that was before Mania. Because when
Oh,
Dad
wow.
and I were predicting Hardy return, we're like, oh, maybe they're going to be on SmackDown because they got heel champs. But yeah, no.
Right. Oh, see, I missed that whole build up right there. So, jeez, that just scrambles my thought process. But I'm glad the Usos are champs, I guess.
Yeah.
Heel champs. And so let's see. So American Alpha, are they like the new Steiner brothers, or?
Kinda. They're like the new World's Greatest Tag Team. There's been a lot of comparisons to that.
Okay. And then so when Jinder and the Bolly Boys, they get their belts, do you think Kurt Angle's going to join in on that, or is Shelton going to come out?
Well, they're opposite brands, and Shelton was supposed to be on SmackDown, but then the
Yeah,
leg
that's
injury, so maybe? Unless Gold Standard's just going to do his own thing? I don't know. Still waiting on that. Man, come on, leg.
All right. Jeez. I thought, isn't he cleared to come back?
I honestly don't know. I haven't heard anything since I heard the injury. I was just like, God damn it, this was so cool.
Yeah, because so there's oh, you know what? No, that's I was reading an interview that Tajiri got hurt and he was cleared, but he opted out to be let go or to get out of WWE. Yeah, so Tajiri's gone. But it was a leg injury too, I think he had. Or was it shoulder? Might have been shoulder. The guy was 45 though.
Yeah.
And he's in so many death matches and in Japan. I mean that kind of takes out a lot of life from you.
Yeah.
But geez, yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to talk now about wrestling because, like I said, I just started getting back into it. There's only a handful of guys I've been really following, kind of. I mean, Demon King was there, and I'm hearing Mr. Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, he is.
He's someone to watch out for, I guess. You know, I myself, I've been waiting for Jinder to get something because as a comic relief guy, I've always felt bad for him, and now that he KOs Balor and takes him out for God knows how long. I'm glad the new roided Jinder Mahal, because
Yeah.
he's a beast now. Jeez. So yeah, I mean, so we just had a that was a SmackDown pay per view, right?
Negative.
Was
That was a Raw one.
That was Raw. Okay.
Yeah. The only SmackDown pure participants were Owens and Orton. And technically Jericho because he won, but other than that, pretty sure everybody was Raw. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, because I was kind of confused when I saw the KO and Jericho match, and then I saw the Hardys. I was excited. I kind of didn't know which brand it was.
Yeah, yeah.
But heel turn Cesaro. That was kind of evident, all right.
I mean, the handshake bit. I don't know. I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of saw that part.
So much for the C-section.
And then I don't know. I just saw the whole handshake thing and the whole pent up frustration during like the interview segment. So I was like, oh well, I know who's going to heel tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I thought that was a fun match.
Yeah. Losing teeth and whatnot.
Yeah.
I kept hearing Corey say it. I'm like, did he actually lose? And then at the end, when he's like, I'm
saw
like,
that.
oh, okay. No.
Yeah. That was I mean, that was pretty stiff. I mean, there was no sell on that.
Mm.
He just took a boot.
Yeah.
Took a punt. But yeah, I mean, I think that was the only match that I was kind of like, oh, that was kind of fun. I mean, everything else was like, blah. I didn't like how Bayley lost the belt.
Yeah, that one seemed short.
It was like, oh, well, she kicked out and kicked her into the turnbuckle or
I like the move. I don't like that being the finish, but
yeah. I don't know. I was still kind of surprised that they gave Alexa the belt at Bayley's hometown.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. Actually, I saw one or two of my buddies there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was searching. I was like, oh, that's cool. He's up there. Jeez. So with wrestling, I'm actually gonna go look into like TNA and see how they're doing too, because they just picked up some old school.
They're
TNA
bringing
guys.
back a lot of old TNAers. Like they brought LAX back. They brought back Loki, I believe. Suicide's back. I don't know who the fuck it is,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah.
there.
Uh,
They've had Storm for a while. I think, and I could be wrong. I don't know about. Crap, I can picture in my head. I'm not sure if it's Matt. Big, tall guy, spiked top.
Morgan?
Yeah,
Matt Morgan?
Matt Morgan. There you
Yeah.
go. Sorry. I think
Yeah.
he's back, but I don't know.
And I think Magnus came back too.
Oh, did he? That's kind of weird.
I think that was earlier, like a couple months ago, but I don't know. I've been reading like interviews and stuff that I guess Magnus was actually slated to possibly transition over to NXT, maybe WWE.
Well, he was at the Hall of Fame because him and Mickey are a thing. But,
Right.
I don't know.
And then that Maria Kanellis and her real life husband.
Mike Bennett.
Actually, yeah, I heard they're supposed to come directly to SmackDown. So
Yeah, I've heard that too.
yeah, man. But yeah, TNA.
What a roller coaster it's been.
Oh, TNA. Oh god. I mean, they still have Lashley. I guess that's cool.
Yeah. They still got the Hurricane. Just need that return and we'll be done.
Good old Hurricane. Oh man, that sucked. That just reminded me about Roman
Oh,
Reigns.
Rosie. Yeah, rip.
Yeah. God dang it.
Poor
Yeah, I
Scots.
never really realized it, but I mean, like, I remember reading about, like, the acronym that is, that Rosie was superhero in training. I was like, oh no, he's just shit.